Hi, this is Dave Mast for HolmesCountyTicket.com. Welcome to Ticket TV, driven by Village Motors. We are in studio today, joined by Schuyler Jones, Shawnee State University star soccer player. Schuyler, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, Schuyler. First of all, let's get into your season a little bit here. You had a fantastic second year for the Bears. I guess talk a little bit about your season, how you guys did as a team, and how you did as an individual.
As a team, we started out really strong. We went 7-0 for the first half of the season, and then we got into kind of the core of our season with playing more conference teams and playing obviously tougher teams. We ended up with our first loss against the number one team in the nation, so that was a definite challenge for us, but I think that helped for us to build throughout the season. And after that game, we did rack up a few losses, but we stuck together, and I think this year overall was a much better season. Individually, I finished very well. I got recognized in the MSC and All-Ohio, so it was another successful year, so I was excited for the year overall.
Good, making Coach Wangard's soccer program look that much better, I guess. Now, you have kind of taken your game to the next level here. Hopefully this is something that we'll see the Lady Knights doing more and more. We'll see more and more of their kids going on to play as the program grows and is successful. Can you tell us a little bit about the differences between the college game and the high school game?
There really is a big difference. A lot of times people ask, and it's a lot faster. It was a really shock to me when I went out for my first tryout and stuff. The pace is a lot quicker. I think coaches in general, they focus more on the technical stuff, the littler things, and the main thing is the speed of the game. It's a lot quicker. We make everything to one touch or two touch instead of sitting there dribbling, and I think the speed is the biggest thing, but ultimately it benefits, I think, the entire team.
You know, you didn't have any problem making that transition from high school to college. How much of that is a success and a tribute to Coach Wangard's game here at West Holmes?
I think really I did learn a lot from playing in high school. Obviously that helped, but as a high school player, I don't think we really played slow, and so I think that really helped. There were times when I caught myself doing things that I did in high school, but with the adjustment that the challenges we had in high school, I was able to adjust very well. So I can go back and pick out a lot of things we did in high school and compare it to college soccer, so that helped a lot.
Now, Schuyler is a double major at Shawnee State. That in itself is pretty tremendous. But to play a sport and to do that on top of it is really difficult. Talk a little bit about how you kind of manage your time to be able to play soccer and to do well in two different subjects. Well, first of all, what are you majoring in?
I'm doing physical therapy assistant and exercise science. So ultimately I'll graduate in 4 years with 2 degrees, but it's still the same length. I'm just doing 2 instead of 1.
Okay, and then as far as kind of implementing both of those, all that stuff into your day and still having a life outside of school, outside of soccer, how difficult is that for a student athlete to do that at that level?
It's a challenge with practices. We usually have more than one practice sometimes, and we'll have film sessions. It's a benefit when we get our practices out of the way at like 6 a.m. And although it kind of stinks because I want to get up and study or something, but it depends on whether we have practices in the morning or evenings. But I can't always go do stuff with friends that I want to do, or I can't always make the trip home. So it's a challenge sometimes to find the time I need to study for midterms or finals, but I know I got to do it, so Eventually it'll pay off.
Well, challenge or not, you've obviously done well in all aspects there at school. It sounds like you're enjoying yourself.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of fun.
All right. Well, there you have it from the college realm. Schuyler Jones at Shawnee State University has parlayed her high school career into a nice college soccer career and is doing well in the classroom and coping well with the college life. So, Schuyler, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
For HolmesCountyTicket.com, I'm Dave Mast. Thanks for joining us.